present in the food availability or the products available from the agriculture. So need to ensure about this. The next comes the crop resilience to the climate stress. As we move on to the global warming, there is a lot of changes in the climate that we already seeing in our generation itself. So we need to see to that how it is important for the crop to uh, uh, come out with the a good yield. The next comes small quantity, big impact on the yield and the quality. Like as the name indicates, micronutrients, it's a very small quantity, but it gives a uh, very big impact on the yield and also the quality of the crops. The next comes the sustainability and the precision agriculture. That is what we are talking about today. So, before going to this, coming to this, so what we said about the small quantities. See, micronutrient play an important role in the plant growth, yield, and the nutritional quality. With the climate change and the intensive cropping and declining the soil health, the micronutrient deficiency occurs. And this has become a widespread in especially in developing countries. And AgroVision 2050, this gives us the insight of improving the micronutrient efficiency is the critical for the food security, crop resilience, and the human nutrition. So coming to the pedagogy, what is the meaning of pedagogy? It is the it where pedagogy is nothing but the four stages of the soil. That is the soil formation, properties, and the classification. That means the micronutrient availability is a specific to the particular soil type. I hope you agree with that one. Like in a human body also, we usually take the different food with respect to the different region, and the micronutrient also it is the nutrient quality also it varies, like the way here also it happens. Focus on soil plant microbe interaction. That is very key step we need to look in. We have to look into it. The basis for site specific nutrient management and the repeated micronutrient application also it is required. Why deficiency persist? Is soil is the limiting factor? So we need to think and pair it properly and uh, showcase that one. It's very uh, important. See, pedology here, if I talk about the pedology, I said the soil formation. What is the soil formation? It is the soil genesis, its morphology, and its the variant types. And it's strongly controlled by the type of the soil. Instead of asking what fertilizer to apply, we need to go with the what does the soil allow for the uh, uh, allow or restrict. What type of the soil it allows the microbiome or it restrict. And this soil first is the foundation step. I think someone has unmuted. Please mute it. Hello, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. Um, so coming back to this, we have, I already said it is four stages. One is, you can see, alphisols, that is fertile and clay-rich forest soil. This is good for any uh, agriculture, I mean, for the uh, agriculture. The next comes insectisols. These are less developed soils with the faint horizons. The next comes vertisols. These are clay-rich soils that shrink and swell significantly with the moisture changes. So these are the different types of soil. I mean, majorly it is classified with respect to the pedagogy, and the pedagogic process for additions. So above, I already told about the types. How to improve that soil fertility by different methods of process. One is additions, that is bringing the organic and the inorganic matter. Losses because of the erosion and the leaching. Transformations with the weathering and decomposition. And the last one is the translocation, that is movement within the soil profile. So it is a dynamic system. So before going for the any type of the plant growth or any type of the uh, um, agriculture we need to start, we need to understand about the soil dynamic system of the soil. So intent of learning of this outcome is to explain about the micronutrient role and the properties and how to uh, uh, fix up the deficiencies and how to recommend the soil specific management. The core theme is to maximize the yield, bioactive compounds, how to come out with a combination of the bioactive compounds uh, to fertile the soil, and the next one is the market profitability. The key plant micronutrients are iron, zinc, manganese. See, iron, it is important for chlorophyll synthesis, zinc for enzyme activation, hormones, manganese for the photosynthesis, copper, boron, molybdenum, chlorine, these are all helpful in metabolism. But if you look at macronutrient, it is like a NPK. You heard about whenever we come out with the plant growth or the agriculture, we first we look into the NPK, that is nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. But these micronutrients, it is also present in the soil. But if it should be in a very well, mm, it is a limiting percentage should be there. If it excess, it is going to be hazardous for the crops or the uh, agro products. Or if it is less, it doesn't come out with the quality and it doesn't contain the nutrient quality of the product. So soil factors affecting the micronutrient availability is mainly we have to look into the soil pH. You have to, whenever we apply the micronutrients, we should be careful on the pH factor. That is the alkaline soils. If it is zinc, iron deficiency is there, how to maintain that one, how much we need to add for the soil, and organic matter component, and the redox conditions, and the moisture oxidative and reduction reactions with the moisture content, soil texture and the clay minerals, how much it should be there, and calcareous and versus the acidic soils. These are all, it is very important factors need to be considered for the uh, for the plant growth. So I'm talking about the micronutrients. See, now the traditional method early, currently even in the rural also, we should have a acres of land and we grow the whatever the required amount of quantity of the crops or the fruits, vegetables, flowers, whatever it is needed, and we go with the traditional method. Still, most of the our rural area follow the traditional methods only. But in a urban area, it is slowly changing. If we have 30 by 40 area, if it is there, in that one only, we can start the agro business. We can start the, we can produce the products, agri products, and we can sell it off also. This is what I have given one example: sprouts, microgreens, and the baby greens. See, if you look at the growth condition, it is needed dark moisture, light, and the adequate light. Harvest time, it is 3 to 10 days, 10 to 21 days, we will get the microgreens, and 15 to 40 days, we will get the a one level of the um, baby greens. So here the height, it is varies 5 to 8, 3 to 10, and 10 to 15. Development stage, partial development, it is there, a cotyledons, and full development with one or two leaves. I mean, it's start getting up and multiple true leaves. Anatomy here, seed, root, stem without much root hairs, but here with root hairs and with fine root hairs. See, all these things we can grow with a small area, and we can use it for our daily life, and I can also do it for the business. This is the transition stage. It has come now from the uh, traditional uh, agriculture to the modern agriculture. So microgreens, it actually relevant to the how much it is actually contains. See, if you look at this one, the microgreens what we grow, it contains 40 percent of the vitamin. You see, and here it is the same thing. If we grow it, it will be a 4%. That means That is the percentage level of the nutrient uh, 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 quality wise where it is going to improve. The concentration of the nutrients it increases with this uh, type of the mm, agriculture. So pedology based on the deficiency matting is already I discussed. See how we can link to this one. This is previous one I told about if we grow in at home or if we grow in a smaller area. If we come to the larger area, larger sector of the acres of the land, we need to find out the classification and find out the hotspots, deficiency of the hotspots linked to the soil type through the GIS and the digital soil maps. It's already available. And basis for the regional micronutrient strategy we need to apply how best how much quantity of the uh, iron calcium I mean molybdenum or chromium all those things we need to strategically plan and come out with our own formulation and apply onto the agriculture field. How to do this? See, there are the different methods are there. For example, if we see, different methods are also is there, different types of agriculture uh, also it is came out. It is coming out. Okay, vertical integration. What is the meaning of utilizing the 3D space to increase the yield per square? Maximizing the production uh, by almost it is not 100%. They are telling about 1000%. Bioponic, that is, you already heard many people about the coconut coir, hemp mats, or soil strength, and hydroponic, that is maximum water efficiency. So we need to see about what type of the soil and what type of the strategical uh, uh, plan of action we can take it up with the types. See, precise management of vapor pressure deficit to ensure the optimal transpiration rates and prevent the damping, uh, dampingness that also is there. And I'm talking about the modern technology available currently. Photomorphogenesis using a light as a growth regulator. See, that is what I said. Nowadays, we can grow within the building or with at home or within the what we call the shaded uh, uh, area. So here we need to pass on the blue light, and it increases the phytochemical reaction uh, so that what will happen it triggers the vertical height for the compact growth you can see here and daily light integral see light management is also very important how much uh, amount of watts or the photons we can uh, uh, persistently apply and UVB pulse treatment is also available and which is see these are all bit costly compared to the a normal natural light of the sunlight but it improves the quality and the product I mean the quantity also, the amount of growth we can increase. That is, it takes 6 months to grow in a natural uh, light, nice sunlight. We can grow it within a month. So the profit, it is a three key points we can see here. One is uh, profit, one is the nutrient rich product, and one is the quality. So, what are the biotechnological interventions we can apply for the seed priming and the biofortification? One is through the radiations, one is through the sterilize seed surfaces, that comes the tissue engineering. The tissue engineering modifications we can do at the seedling level itself and apply onto uh, the soil or to the different method technology I already discussed. And the next one is chemical biological priming. What is hormonal priming? Using the salicylic acid or the to synchronize the germination, nutrient priming, loading the seeds with zinc, iron to enhance the final nutritional profile. How to load that one? You will have a question. See, how we can load in the seeds with these nutrient rich seeds. How to convert that one? I will come to that in the next slides. So the biotechnology, the next interventions is elicitation, the triggering the plant's defense mechanism to overproduce the secondary metabolites. Biotic elitizers like chitosan, yeast extract, we have to use it, or the specific beneficial bacteria. We need to grow the specific beneficial bacteria that we need to apply for the seedlings and the in the uh, nutritional surface. Either it may be aquatic, or it may be a soil, or it may be a seed bombs in those uh, techniques. The next comes abiotic elicitors, that is the light quality LED ratios I already showed, high blue or the red ratio. We need to adjust and make sure that the photosynthetic activity need to increase. And the salinity stress, that is the controlled salt stress to increase the antioxidant capacity. These are all very important when we take this type of the quality products uh, uh, as a food. That will also help our microbiota gut. So it is in turn, it is a chain development of the plants, soil to plants, plants to human. The next intervention we can say about the microbiome advantage. What is that? So inoculating the growing media with the beneficial fungi, that is trichoderma or the bacteria bacillus subtilis. What are the benefits with this? So we will fix up the nitrogen fixation, reducing the need of synthetic fertilizers, pathogen suppression. See, you can see the pathogen attack. This will it will drastically prevent with the microbiome technology or the microbiome what we call plan we can do and apply onto the soil. The natural defense against damping of diseases, it increases, and enhanced nutrient uptake, improving the bioavailability of the minerals in the substrate. Substrate means soil or the roots of the plant. So these are the different technology available as a biotechnological interventions we have come out, and it's slowly applying in urban areas, that we need to take it up to the rural areas also. And as a youngsters you have to um, learn these techniques and try to come out as a what we call mm, incubations or the agri startups. And you can if you have in your um, parents or at home, I mean, agri fields is there, you can start applying and see the results, and make it as a commercial um, mm, um, technology or the commercial techniques. These are all not too high demand cost is required. It is not required. We using the natural resource only. We need to alter those what we call the uh, alter those bioelements present in that natural resources and apply to the nature itself. That is what I am talking about. The post-harvest technology is the short shelf life. See, once we grow this one, I said within 21 days we can have these varieties of the uh, agri products. But how to keep it for longer days? How to make it sustainable to reach to the market to the consumers? So that is can be modified with the bio coatings, that is modified atmospheric package. We come out with the edible coatings. We have say olignate as a chitosan. This is available, abundantly available in the nature. We need to extract that one and reapply as a bio coating. And UV or the flash treatment with the light treatments and the with the temperature technique. We need to uh, increase the shelf life of the products. Now, currently also we have the other technologies available is CRISPR for the non-GMO nutrition enhancement, and fully automated vertical biofactories are and personalized nutrition microgreen for a specific heat needs. These are all there. I mean, it is in the under pipeline. So I will take up one case study that we actually done in our college also as a as a start with. Say it is a biocomposite beads. It will be prepared in our lab as a smart carrier for the nutrients and the moisture for the plant care. Say for any plant growth, it needs water, regular water, and the regular nutrient supply. We cannot simply go on every day to go and watering and see that whether it is uh, completely well versed with the nutrient or not. It is difficult. Household conditions are often frequent watering and fertilization. It is difficult. That is what I said. If we want to do it in urban areas, and pot water evaporates, biodegradable. So we developed a biodegradable beads which carries the water, which carries the nutrients, and this absorbs be the beads absorbs and retain will encapsulating the nutrient. While when mixed with the soil, it slowly releases the moisture and the nutrient. And plant it reduces, reducing the maintenance, it reduces drastically, and we'll get the healthier plants. So, what is the objective of our uh, uh, this lab-based project? It is we can come, came out with the a smart uh, bits, and we encapsulate nutrient. I said no, like how to encapsulate the nutrients. See, there is a iron deficiencies there, or if we want to, microbes, we need to add it. So how to do that one? We cannot go and get the microbes and put it into the soil. It it is not the way. And if you say bacteria means whether it is a good bacteria or bad bacteria, people afraid to use that one, use that product itself. So to come out with that, encapsulate all those things in the beads, and uh, we need to see, we analyze that properties and apply onto the group as a growth group promoting ability, uh, as a for the plants. So this is what we prepared. We prepared the polymer solution. You may ask, polymer solution, you're talking about chemical synthesis. It is not a chemical synthesis. It is uh, it is called as a organic synthesis, or it is a biological synthesis. See, anything, if we eat whatever, uh, it is converting into a chemical reaction and converting into energy, whether it is for the plants, for the human beings, for the soil. So here, what we have used, it is sodium molybdenate and calcium chloride we have used as a bead structure. These are all, it is a alkaline solution, and uh, not, it is not a harmful one for the soil, for the plants, or even to take as a, for us, those nutrient products also. And it balances the pH in the soil. And in this formulation, we encapsulate the nutrients. We extract algae, we extracted the bacteria, and we extracted um, what we call the organic elements, like we have taken up biochar, even chitosan, and even talk about a micronutrient formulation we prepared with the mixture of the whatever the wastage it is available, agri waste or the home way, cook waste, all those things, and we taken out those elements, and in a percentage level, it is 20%, 30%, and that we encapsulated in the beads. You can see here, this is the nutrient solution, and this is the formulation of the beads, and then we can cure the wash those beads. It is something like a granules, you can see, or you can see um, a bead structure gel type, it will be there. And we see the characterization of this one, and we apply on the plants, and we study the how it is varied, the pH, and uh, it is drops from 6.5, and then it is uh, slowly it absorbs water absorption, and it becomes almost a, a, a neutral between the acidic to the base. And this pH also, it actually alignate beats. It is uh, if it is a more acidic soil, it drops the pH of the soil. We saw that one. And degradability. You will have a question like once we apply the breeds, whether uh, it it sustains there only like what we have the plastic. It doesn't. It biodegrades within the soil. So you can see the degradability characterization also. It is slowly degrades, and mixed with the soil, and soil also become fertile. See, we seen the day 1, day 3, day 4, day 5, how the plants it has grown. The faster the growth it is there. This is the one case study I'm showing how we have done in the laboratory level. So the preserving the bioactivity after the cut. Once we grow, can you see the slides? Are you
Yes, ma'am.
okay? Actually, see, once we cut this, we already, it is hanged. It's not moving. One second. Can I stop sharing and reshare?
Yes, ma'am.
I think it has hanged. Come to the particular slide. One second. Yes. So we can see the slide, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here, after this, once we move to this one, once we grow this, then how to preserve that? It is reducing the temperature to the 4 degree, and it will remain the preserve the nutrition, and modified atmospheric packaging like uh, map technology I already discussed, that is balances the O2 and the CO2, and advanced sanitization, that is using the aqueous ozone, uh, and um, with relevant to the food safety complaints, we have to be careful without using the harmful chemical residues for the packaging. So by seeing all these things, what I can able to say is it is a circular economy. See, earlier, I mean, even in the rural, they follow the linear economy. That is agriculture waste, food waste, animal waste, and then it is going to landfill. But here, we are going to sustain with the wastages, whatever available, and in the nature itself, that we converted into a micronutrient relative um, uh, uh, products which again reapply to the nature and get the best quality of the food products or the plant products or the plant growth. This is called as a circular economy. There is one more method. It is a traditional method. We call it as vermicompost. This also it benefits us a lot, but this is also not widely actually using. I mean, applying in the agri field. But if we grow this uh, I mean, uh, vermicomposting, if it develops, then this is also, it is basically through the earthworm. We need to grow the earthworms and apply to the again to the soil. It boosts the agriculture quality, improves the plant active compounds, and the overall yield also it increases. It is a simple technique actually. Vermicomposting, it is process potential for the microorganisms and the earthworms. So is collectively exploited to obtain the nutrient-rich compost. This is also that is what is there in the present in the nature. We need to aggressively actually um, grow these uh, available things and regrow those things in an optimal level conditions and at the maximum extent and reapply to the soil. That improves the quality, quantity, and the efficacy. See, you can see the vermicompost, it is 25%. Dow dung, cow dung, it is also available. Farm waste dumped. With applying these with the I mean, grow the more earthworms. We can uh, ready to soil mixture. You can come out. This also act as a one more business. You need not have to grow and the products of the I mean, plant growth, plant products or the agri products. This is also like you can uh, come out with the efficient level of the uh, organic mixture or the potting soil mixture or the beads I said, uh, smart beads or high rich micronutrient a magical solution like that you can come out as a agro startup business. You can do that. So industrial processing steps for the value addition we have currently the modern technology. It is mechanical harvest, automated cutting systems, bubble wash system, gentle agitation technology. It removes the seed hulls, lyophilization. It is freezing, uh, drying technology. It is the precision mining. It is a micron particles we can create superfood. Nutrient standardization, lab testing validates that the QSE, that is a quality control, test how much presence of vitamins, multi component present in that. We can see the specification. The future functional food, it is basically emerging technologies. Now you all know we are moved to the now the AI world. So AI integration, advanced sensor networks combined with the machine learning algorithms, adjust the lighting, irrigation, nutrients, smart technology, it has come. And personalized nutrition, custom micro microgreen blend cultivation tailored for the individual health profiles. We can go to that level and grow our own required uh, specific nutritional content of the uh, products. And circular economy, I just explained, it is the zero waste operation. We can convert the processing the byproducts into high value compost, animal feed supplements that we can apply for the agri fields. So the convergence of these precision agriculture, food science, and consumer wellness, it gives a next generation functional uh, food systems for the coming era. So you can see in the next decades, uh, we can see these type of the uh, agro products. So beyond fresh trade to the high margin products, I said about how we can do the blending of the seasoning, and the culinary applications, and what is the market. See, whatever we do, it should be market driven one, and it should be profitable, and it should be a sustainable market should be there. That is the uh, goal of action here. And what is the impact of the market? It transforms to a 3 to 5x margins. We can see the how the industry it is evolving. So processing seconds to the surplus and harvest self stable value added goods with the extended market reach. And diagnosis for the micronutrient deficiency, we need to go with the visual symptoms, soil testing, plant tissue analysis, emerging sensor, and AI based diagnostics. Micronutrient management strategies, it is the use the different availability of the management strategy uh, techniques. We can go chelation methods, sulfation methods, and foliar sprays for quick correction, integrated nutrient management, use of the biofertilizer uh, for the field, for the plants. So currently the crop practical application for the remote sensing, we nowadays it has come drone technology also. It is slowly actually in a developed countries, these are all uh, it's already it is there, but in our country it's slowly coming up. We need to still not accepted the change from the tradition to modern. Uh, it aggressive these type of workshops, hackathons, or uh, the incubation startups should come up and try to change the mm, the agro business as a profitable business for not only for the farmers, for the young, yes, we the educators can also work towards to the agriculture and try to get the uh, our own food and also try to grow to towards to the thing towards the best environment to get bet to get the best environment. Future approaches for the AgroVision 2050, it is precision micronutrient delivery, nano fertilizers, smart formulation, climate resilient soil management, soil health cards, and digital decision tools. So, role of biotechnology, it is biofortified crops, microbial consortia we have to do. It's a very important one because it is nowadays it is moving to chemical fertilizer to organic fertilizer to now microbiological fertilizer world. So we need to find out the microbial consortia for the nutrient mobilization, molecular markers for the nutrient deficiency, and system biology approach to the soil plant health. So key takeaway for the today's session, it is mainly on the management with the pedagogy and one size fits for all approaches, outdated integration of the soil science, biotech and digital tools. It is very much essential and very needful for the current scenario and essential for sustainable agriculture by 2050. So, thank you one and all listening patiently about today's session and hope all of you have understood the um, urgent requirement of uh, um, the technology and the involvement in the agriculture. It is very much required. Thank you, madam. If you have any questions, please ask me.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now I would like to ask the audience if they have any questions, they can drop them in the chat box.
Okay.
Since there are no questions from the participants, I have a question for you, ma'am. Like, how micronutrients contribute to improved fertilizer use efficiency and conservation of agriculture resources?
Yes. See, important thing is uh, how best we have to encapsulate these micronutrients into the uh, uh, seeds or the seedlings or the into the root section of the plant or to the soil. That is the key technique. Technique we have to see and this it is actually improves the quality of the stem as we supply these macronutrients. I talk about that eight important elements like iron, chromium. These are all actually, if you hear, it is toxic elements, but it's a very under in the limit of ppm level. It should be there. Then only we will get a very good mm, uh, uh, a nutrient I mean supply we can give it to the plants. So that we have to be very careful when encapsulating these elements into the uh, uh, the whatever the way you are applying it, either the solution on the beads or the as a biofertilizer, whatever. So if you take care of that one, then obviously you can see the growth enhancement uh, and the stem leaf and the seeds and the fruits are uh, they're all in a very a good quality. We can see the texture, we can see the even their nutrient levels, and you can check it. So that's a very key point. Yeah.
I have another question, ma'am. Like, how does micronutrient management enhance stress tolerance under drought, salinity, and heat stress?
Oh, see, uh, in heat stress, I talk about what happens if we supply what we call the micronutrients uh, in a combination with respect to the uh, um, mechanism with the we can add the bacteria microbiota. If we add that one and supply it to the soil, which requires very less water, less water. See, heat stress, it absorbs the quantity of the heat, and also the water uh, also it absorbs less, so that it supplies slow. It is a very slow release of these compounds, these elements. It actually does. That is why it's sustainable in any type of the what we call the um, uh, region. This we can apply this micronutrient application. I talk about the different types of the light we applied and saw the how it will grow. So the light component and the heat we supply, that also it binds to the elements to get the activation energy. It will have the minimal activation energy level in the cell structure. It does that activity, so that it maintains the throughout a very good condition. It will not be wavering condition will not be there.
Ma'am, like, are there some environmental risks associated with the overuse of micronutrient fertilizers?
No, that is what over it is how we if we apply directly, it is a harmful. See, I told you no. Say there is a iron deficiency soil is there. I cannot go and apply to that one. So it should be a proper management of the ppm level should be there. We need to see that, and based on that only we have to apply. But what we come out with the micronutrient products for the applying to the soil, that is actually taken care with these the rules, and if we approve from uh, mm, uh, the government, so then only uh, mm, it is to be applied to the soil. It's it, it, ca- it it is to be See, I have shown one only the beads what we uh, um, prepared in the laboratory. That we can apply. Even if you apply more, see, instead of 50 beads, I applied on the soil for the 70 beads, something like that. But it contains very minimal micronutrients and encapsulated in the beads, so it slowly releases. It doesn't act suddenly to the soil, so that is why it is a safe use. It is not much uh, going to be toxic.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am, for clearing my doubts.
Okay.
And thank you very much, Sunita ma'am, for delivering such a comprehensive, insightful, and highly informative lecture on micronutrient management of plants in agriculture. Your session was extremely enriching and provided a clear understanding of the critical role micronutrients play in the plant growth, crop productivity, and sustainable agriculture systems. The depth of knowledge and clarity with which you explained micronutrients, soil plant interactions, and practical management strategies was truly commendable. Your ability to connect scientific concepts with field level applications made the lecture not only informative but also highly engaging for all the participants. On behalf of the organizing committee and the participants of the International Winter School Training Program, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude and heartfelt thanks to you for sharing your valuable expertise, insights, and practical experience with us. Your lecture was highly enhanced our understanding and will undoubtedly contribute to our academic and professional growth.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you once again for being there with us and for your time, dedication, and inspiring contribution to this event.
Thank you, Sakshi. Thank you, Agro
Thank you, ma'am.
workshop team, providing me this opportunity for delivering the session. Thank you,
Thank you,
madam.
ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, so can I leave now?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
So, thank you everyone for being such a wonderful audience with us. With this, we come to the conclusion of day 12 of the International Winter School Training Program. We sincerely thank each one of you for your active participation, thoughtful interactions, and enthusiastic presence throughout today's sessions. Your energy, curiosity, and eagerness to learn have truly enriched today's program, making the sessions not only engaging but also highly impactful. Each question, discussion, and shared perspective has added tremendous value, fostering a vibrant learning environment. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed speakers for sharing their valuable knowledge, experience, and insights, and to all the participants for contributing so meaningfully to the success of yet another productive and enlightening day. As we move forward, let us continue with the same spirit of enthusiasm, positivity, and dedication. May the knowledge gained and connection made today inspire innovative thinking and collaborative action in your respective fields. We eagerly look forward to your continued participation in the upcoming session as per the program schedule for more learning, interaction, and meaningful exchange of the ideas in the days ahead. Thank you once again for being a wonderful, engaged, and inspiring audience. Have a pleasant evening, stay motivated, and see you all soon. Till then, have a great evening.